MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Miami Marlins. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Jose Arena will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he was a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 5, Matt Duffy.
Digging in, Matt Duffy, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pops this one up. Walker has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I think the guy to watch is Matt Duffy, the Duff Man. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Up next for the Rays, Tommy Pham. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Here now is Mike Zunino, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing. And we'll
have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, Charlie Morton has really made a name for himself. Big arm and a big fastball. Good sinking fastball, too. 95 to 98 miles an hour. Big overhand curveball. He's very valuable, too. He's had a lot of success pitching out of the bullpen and also one of the top starting pitchers in the league right now.
Now batting, John Birdie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, 7-3 on their last homestand. Anytime you win 7 out of 10 ball games, you are feeling super confident right now. They know they travel well. Their fans are going to come out on the road without question. Let's see if that fires them up to continue this hot stretch.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Here it is, the 3-0. Is looked at for the first strike. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Stepping up now, Starlin Castro. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Birdie gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Popped up. Duvall moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, you know, I love what the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson, does for this ball club. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. From the belt, the pitch, a pitch out, the throw, and that'll be in plenty of time and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Two out, nobody on. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Marlins down quietly. Still no score. So coming to the plate, Avisail Garcia. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Alfaro waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Curtis Granderson. He stood the test of time. former center fielder, can play both corners as well, known for picking them up and putting them down. This guy can go get them in the gaps.
So one away here with the bases empty, and up next will be Willy Adames. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far. Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And there he goes towards second, and it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Standing in now, Adam Duvall, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. 5 homers and 14 driven in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Duvall is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Rays strand just the 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. At the plate, Neil Walker, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Neil Walker.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Line drive to left. Pham is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. First delivery to him on the way. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2. And this is popped up near second base. And there's out number 2. And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. Riddle, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was a 13th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in the hole to make a play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
In is Curtis Granderson as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 0-1 delivery. And that misses 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Stepping in now, Austin Dean, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Looking to make it 3 straight two-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Count is 1-2 now. Riddle at second, Granderson at first, 2 out in the inning. The set and the 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair and move to the third with no score. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Charlie Morton. 9-1-2 due up.
Number 50. Charlie
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So 4 of the first 7 outs thus far tonight have come via the punch out. And as you have a look there at the Marlins leaderboard, you can see he currently ranks 2nd in that department. Striding in once again, Joey Wendell. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Hit on the ground to third. Anderson takes it in, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman.
So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay 3rd inning, and that means the corner infielder Matt Duffy will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues. So with that, the top of the 3rd inning will continue at least 1 more batter.
The left fielder, number 29, Tommy Pham.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. First offering on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Pham, a Nevada native. He was a 16th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-1 is in there for the 2nd strike. The 1-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the catcher Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino, and this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Ready with the 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Duffy over at second. Pham on at first with 2 down. Fouled off. Payoff pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And it's fouled away. The payoff pitch. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Jose Arena, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, he couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Into the box now, John Birdie. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
So he got him swinging. John Birdie becomes the second out in the bottom of the third.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Starlin Castro, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Popped up. Duvall in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his right, Wendell. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Avisail Garcia, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, number 1.
Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willy Adames, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Birdie is there, 2 gone. Digging in now, Kevin Kiermaier, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 1-0 delivery. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Dean giving chase, and a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. The 1-2 hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Down in order go the Rays. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So striding forward now, Brian Anderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And this will get all the way to the wall now. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Gabriel, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
From the belt, the pitch. In there, 0-1. Fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go Gretz bench.
In now, Jorge Alfaro, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Tough 2-0 pitch there as he swings through the splitter 2-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
The set and the 2-1 pitch.
Yep, 3-1.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
He loses him on ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Into the box, JT Riddle, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Hit out towards second. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 left for Miami. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Number 23. Adam Duvall.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike there. 0-1. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Dero, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see 2 pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Standing in now, Charlie Morton. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Granderson going back at the track. Gone! A solo shot here to left. His first home run of the season as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you 1 lapse, 1 bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
Into the box now, Joey Wendell, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
2-0.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. The 3-2 one more time. Fouled off.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
On the ground to third. Anderson comes up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The third base.
Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. A ball and a strike. One and two. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Line to the right side, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
In now, Tommy Pham, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Duffy is off of first with 2 away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Birdie ranging back to the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Rays off and running early on a solo home run. Middle of the night here in Miami. It's now 1-0 Tampa. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Settling in now, Curtis Granderson. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Count even at 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Wendell on the grass. Throw on to first in time. One away. Ready now, Austin Dean. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty. One man out. And he misses with it. 1-1. Dean, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
The 3-1. Fastball too high. Ball 4.
The pitcher, number 62.
Miguel Rojas will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Ball 2 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Pops this one up. Wendell onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. So striding in, John Birdie, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Ready for another shot now. Starlin Castro. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Too high. 1-0.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Fouled away. Dean on second. Birdie at first. 2 out in the inning. Takes this the other way to right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in safely to third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set, the 0-1. And he clearly couldn't make up his mind on that one coming in. A swing and a miss.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
0-2 count, the pitch. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Adam Conley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 61, Adam Conley.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Zunino. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Avisail Garcia is on deck. Payoff pitch home to Zunino. And he fouls this one off. Now here's the drive out to right center field. Around first, digging for 2.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
So here is Avisail Garcia. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. On the season, Garcia brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Hit toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 on its way. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Riddle is there, 1 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Adam Duvall, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. His career numbers with Adam Conley, he's gone 2 for 6. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 1-2 pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
And now it's the Tampa Bay pitcher, Charlie Morton. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Zunino, the runner at 3rd. Garcia at 2nd. Duvall on at 1st with 2 down. A ball and a strike to the Rays pitcher.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
The set and the 1-1. 1-2 now.
1-2.
From the stretch, the 1-2, and it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Rays leave them loaded. Still tied 1 apiece. Stepping in, Neil Walker. He's tasked with starting the Marlins 6th.
The first baseman, Neil Walker.
First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Fouled away. Fouled off.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. Alfaro, the former Philly, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, JT.
Ready for another chance? JT Riddle. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Still 2-2. Here's another 2-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Miami down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back to South Florida. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Joey Wendell. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Wendell.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. The 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard but pulled it foul.
Birdie patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Digging in to try it again, Matt Duffy. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's 1 for 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
And that one got a piece of him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
In now, Tommy Pham. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Granderson is under it. 2 gone. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Mike Zunino. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low for ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0. 2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0 pitch. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Abisail.
Big spot here. First and second. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up Abisail Garcia. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Duffy over at second. Zunino at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to second. Castro has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Anthony Banda gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 53, Anthony Banda.
Now at the plate, Curtis Granderson, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
For the Marlins, the left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there at the letters 0-1. Right side and right into the shift. To his right, Duvall. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number
At the
44.
plate, Austin Dean. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. One out, nobody on. Two and one to count. Duffy trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 2-1 is taken. Ball 3. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pham has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Gabby Guerrero will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 65.
And he lays off there. 1-0. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 5 homers and 11 RBIs. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still tied 1 apiece. Austin Bryce has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 37, Austin.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Willie Adames. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Now here's the pitch. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Lined hard and deep down the left field line, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Castro at second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Here comes the 1-0. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. High fly ball out to deep right field. Dean racing back, and they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's now a one-run ball game.
This at bat shows you how versatile and talented a player this guy really is. Earlier in at bat, he had squared to bunt. Then he says, forget that nonsense. I could take this guy deep, and promptly does that. What a weapon.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in now, Adam Duvall. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. No hits to this point. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Castro's got it, and there's out number 2. Daniel Robertson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 28, Daniel Robertson.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One for the Rays on the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8, and Tampa's taken a 2-1 lead. Diego Castillo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 63, Diego Castillo.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, John Birdie. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
1 strike.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Starlin Castro. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
2-0 now. The 2-0. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Striding in, Brian Anderson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Behind 0-2 now. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Too tough.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Miami down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Tayron Guerrero enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping into the box, Joey Wendell struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here.
Second baseman, Joey.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Now the 1-0. Misses down below the knees. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
The 2-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Now here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy. As he'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The left fielder,
so a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 0-1 delivery. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Ready with the 0-2. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Standing in now, Mike Zunino, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just missed above the zone. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 1 left for Tampa that they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Jose Alvarado comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 46, Jose Alvarado.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Neil Walker. His career numbers against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch coming, here it is. And it's fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes. Now here's the pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Fouled away.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Another try at 2-2. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. Now the 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. At the plate, JT Riddle.
The shortstop, JT Riddle.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Alfaro stands at first with 1 out. Ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Scorched to third. And a sliding effort there, but he can't get a glove on it. A base hit.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on.
That's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Digging in, Curtis Granderson. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with 1 away. He's set, and the pitch. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
0-1, here it comes. 1-1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. And there's ball 2 now.
He's in danger of walking in the tying run, but if he gives up a base hit, this game's probably going to come to an end.
And Granderson trying to work his way aboard. He's got it to 3-1 now.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around him?
In there, and it's full 3-2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. hit hard toward first. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over.
On a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Tampa Bay came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Anthony Banda claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jose Alvarado hammers down the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.